Hello everyone, I'm Kristina Bartolo, CTO of Orthonika. So last year I was on a skiing trip, and while coming down the last slope of the day, my leg got caught under me. I fell, tearing the ACL in my right knee. In a split second, I went from skydiving and paragliding to persistent pain and struggling to walk. It's these moments that make you realize the true impact injury has on your quality of life. As I heard my knee pop and felt that rush of pain, I was sure that I had ruptured my meniscus. But I was one of the lucky ones. So the menisci are soft tissue structures that play a crucial role in distributing load across the knee joint. Unfortunately, they are prone to injury, making meniscus surgery one of the most common orthopedic surgeries worldwide. Meniscal injuries are severely debilitating, leading to persistent pain, joint degeneration in the form of osteoarthritis, and in time, the need for a total knee replacement, which is a major life-changing surgery. To date, there is still no synthetic approved replacement option for such injuries. Only 20% of meniscal injuries can be repaired via suture due to the limited healing ability of the natural meniscus. On the other hand, meniscal allografts, where a meniscus from a human donor is implanted, are considered state-of-the-art, but they have limited availability, require a complex surgery, and carry immunological risks. This means that the standard of care is still partial or complete removal of the meniscus, which leads to persistent pain. So where does this leave patients? Here are two examples of requests we receive from patients on a weekly basis. The second patient already has osteoarthritis at the age of 30 and is suffering from pain after a failed meniscal repair and a partial meniscectomy. Now the meniscus is torn again and is deemed inoperable, which means the patient will remain in pain because there's no treatment option available. This is a greenfield market opportunity with a high unmet clinical need. It is reported that approximately 2 million meniscectomies are performed annually in the US, UK, and Europe, and that 25% of these would benefit from a total meniscus replacement, making this a $2.5 billion market opportunity. Our disruptive technology allows surgeons to simply remove the damaged meniscus and replace it with a synthetic alternative, all in a minimally invasive surgery, reducing pain, delaying osteoarthritis, and allowing patients to get back to their daily activities. Our TMR mimics the natural meniscus with a fully anatomical design based on patient MRIs, and uses biocompatible materials that are extensively used in the medical device industry and are backed by FDA master files. Our device consists of two main components. The first is a high-strength, low-wear polymer that is used for articulation against the joint surfaces, and the second is a textile strap that mimics the native collagen fibers of the meniscus and their role in distributing load. We also have a validated fixation method that consists of transosseous tunnels and interference screw fixation. This is well familiar with surgeons, given that it's similar to what's used in ACL reconstruction. Our groundbreaking feature, however, is peripheral fixation, which will allow surgeons to attach the joint capsule to the outer periphery of the meniscus, making this the first of its kind total meniscus replacement that closely mimics the function of the native meniscus, which we believe will lead to the best clinical outcomes for patients. Finally, all our design and manufacturing aspects are covered by our granted patents in the US, UK, and Europe. So we achieved our key milestone when our implant was validated in a preclinical proof of concept study using a highly translational animal model that demonstrated that the implant can withstand physiological loads with no cracks or tears. And we also showed secure fixation. More importantly, however, we showed that we can achieve strong capsular attachment between the joint capsule and the periphery of the meniscus, similarly to the native meniscus and this peripheral fixation. We showed limited signs of cartilage damage, which also shows that it will be preserving the joint. Finally, all animals were fully load-bearing and showed no signs of pain, confirming restoration of normal knee function. Our founders, who met at Imperial College London, combined their expertise in biomaterials, biomechanics, and serial entrepreneurship, together with their proven track record of taking products to market, to address this unmet need, making them the perfect team to drive the TMR forward. We have a small, focused, highly effective team of 7 who are backed by world-renowned leaders, including Professor Andrew Amos, who's an expert in orthopedic biomechanics, and top consultant surgeons in the field of meniscal repair, namely Mr. Andy Williams, who treats professional footballers and rugby players, and Mr. Tim Spalding, who's the #1 UK surgeon for meniscal allograft transplantation. Both will be our primary PIs for our first-in-human study. To date, we have been supported by angels and grants, enabling us to advance across all stages of research and development. This includes benchtop and cadaveric testing, scalable manufacturing development, and successful proof-of-concept study in animals, significantly de-risking our project. We are now seeking an investment of $4 million to complete the final stages of preclinical development and get us through a major value inflection point. This includes hitting a design freeze by the end of the year, completing verification and validation testing, and a 12-month GLP animal study in readiness for a first-in-human study in 2027. A further $5 million will be raised to fund the first-in-human study, which will pave the way for commercial launch. This is a unique commercial opportunity with a disruptive technology that aims to remove pain and restore mobility for one of the largest orthopedic unmet clinical needs today. Join us as we step towards a pain-free tomorrow. Thank you, and please reach out if you'd like to learn more.